looking into psychology because I am curious about like how my mind works compared to other people's, and I think I'm a little bit. It's like neurosis or something. I don't know the word that you would call it when you're speaking about yourself. I don't know. There's not neurocystic, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know how to use it in that term. That present tense, or I don't know. Anyway, I think I have that going on a little too much. I hate it, but I don't know why. It's like I'm stuck in my own head, and I don't like that at all. But I can't seem to change it. I'm here at my storage unit just to get some privacy. Hold on. But yeah, I'm here at my storage unit to get some privacy. Unfortunately, right now, I stay with my ex-mother-in-law. I love her. I mean, the only thing is that she is very negative. Not negative, but it's like her mind is constantly like looking for a problem or trying to turn something into something it isn't. Like, she always thinks that everybody, I know people are sexual. Of course, everybody loves to feel good. I mean, they love pleasure. Everybody loves pleasure. Who doesn't? But she wants to think that that's like all anyone ever thinks about. Like that's the only thing there is to our planet and to our existence is sleeping with everyone. Just everybody is sleeping with everybody, and everybody just wants to hop into bed with everyone. With anyone that walks by. I don't like that at all. Like, she's got this old man, she's with Sylvester, and I know it's not unusual, like, for a young woman to be with a extremely old man, but this guy's like 75. He can barely get out of his chair. I mean, he's not having great control of his bladder and his bowel movement. He's not having, it's just, I mean, I'm not super picky, but I don't know, it's just, I don't think of him in any kind of way like that, not even close, not even a little bit, not at all. And then she loves to bring up the fact that I met Martine through my sister. Well, Martine, if he really loved my sister, or if he even cared about her, even really at all, he wouldn't have talked to me. Like, we wouldn't have been together for so long. We wouldn't have. And also, my sister introduced Martine to me as her friend Martine. So just because she has a male friend doesn't mean that he's off the market, you know what I mean? She was married at that time, so why would I think that that he was off limits in any way? And come to find out, I guess they did have a relationship. That was after we had already been talking, and I had already moved down there. And, but she cheated on him, and according to him, they never got close at all. So, I guess she, anyway, I feel like he was like a pawn on her board, you know what I mean? And he's a great catch. I mean, physically not the best shape, but I knew that's, we can work on that. That's something you can change. I mean, but as far as his personality and stuff, he was perfect. For me, everything. He was very responsible. He knew what he wanted. He loved to take care of his family. He was a great man. I really wanted to be a good woman. He was in that car accident, and anyway, he got taken from me. there's a lot of that, you know, a lot to it in my mind anyway, just because of the things that happened the days before he passed away. I have nobody to talk to about it. Because all I really have is my little sister and my ex. You know, me and him, we had always been best friends, you know, we've been together since we were 16. Through all the bad times, all, you know, and the good times. There were a lot of good times, but a lot of bad times. Just because we were both irresponsible and young, didn't know really what we wanted, and had no real goals, you know. But just kind of learning life as we grew, you know. And we grew through 13 years together. So from 16 to 29, me and my ex were together. And I've seen him recently, you know, after Martine passed away. I moved back here to Oklahoma. You know, we caught back up. We tried again for a couple months, you know, a few months. But he had already found somebody else. He had been with somebody else. And not only that, I had been with somebody else, so it wasn't, you know, and I had grown close to someone else. I mean, we had, you know, broke up and got back together in the past, but it was never as long, you know what I mean? Like, I never actually got attached to someone else or actually really cared about someone else, you know? And so that just made it different, just because. And it's sad that, you know, it always takes me to learn the hard way, but I see now how I really want something real, you know, just something lifelong, just someone to really grow old with, and someone that's gonna be completely faithful to me, you know. And I want to be completely faithful to that person. I want it to just be like us as a team, you know what I mean? Or at least I know that they're gonna look, and we're gonna look, everybody's tempted, you know. But just somebody that, I mean, me and Alvin, we were, you know, we broke up many times, and I would get with somebody else for a couple of months, but then we'd end up getting back together, you know, and we were just very close. Like, he treated me like a queen. I felt like, I mean, there were those times when he would go off on his, you know, he wants to go out with his friends and stay for a few nights. I would be pissed, you know. We're breaking up. We break up for a couple weeks or something, and then I don't know, like, he comes back and I can't, like, have him out in the street, so, you know, let him come back and live. And he was just like, not that I accepted it, I guess I did technically by letting him come back, but I just wanted him to know that I would be there for him. But I hoped that he would be there for me, and he was. Usually, like, every time we'd break up, I would get with someone else. It never would work out just because I was still, you know what I mean? Like, I never realized how much I need to take the time to heal properly, you know, because obviously I can't get attached to someone else if I'm still attached to my ex, you know, like, super attached. And really, I'm just, like, angry at him at the moment, and I want to go off and feel like I'm getting back at him, or I'm just teaching him a lesson, you know, like, oh, you need to change, or, you know, we're not gonna be together, but then I come back, you know what I mean? It just, what I should have done was really, like, separate myself from him, but take the time to myself. But, you know, as a woman without really any resources, you know what I mean, like I didn't have a stable job, you know, it wasn't, and it, not just that, but I usually had my own place and a source of income, but I didn't really have, like, and sometimes it was just temptation, you know, just like, yeah, me and Alvin had been together for years, so I was like, well, I never really got to experience a relationship with anyone else, you know. So I'd be like, I wonder, is somebody else better, you know? Anyway, now I realize though that I just want somebody dependable, that's always gonna be there for me, and that will be there for me to open up to share everything, you know. Somebody that doesn't trip out every time because I tend to just speak my mind, and I might say things that aren't, you know, I might end up saying things that end up, you know, being inconsiderate, I guess, and I can be very blunt with the way I talk, and I don't know, I just feel like true honesty is best, you know, like to really be completely upfront about who you are, you know what I mean? Not to try to be sneaky and hide parts of you from someone else. I don't like that. I know people are like that, but I absolutely hate it. And I can usually tell, like, that a conversation is being manipulated, you know, to make someone look good, or to, you know what I mean, like, so they don't let anything bad slip out, you know what I mean? Like, I can tell when people are holding back a little bit. I don't know. But, anyway, about Carol. Well, today, yeah, I met Martine through my sister. I guess my sister comes over there and talks to Carol. So, I guess Sandy has been saying that she's worried about me talking to her ex-husband, you know, which is understandable, I guess. And there's a lot more to our story. I know I'm not the best person in the world, okay? I make really bad choices sometimes. and I can't go back sometimes, especially younger. I would spur of the moment do things that I wasn't proud of, you know, like just the heat of the moment. I don't know, like, I felt like you only live once. That's just kind of my philosophy at that time. And I mean, and like I said, maybe it's neurosis or something, because I never seem to be outside of myself to think about other people's, you know, the effect on someone else, especially as a younger person. I just wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't worried about anybody else. I was like, I'm just me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, and I'm gonna, you know, just live my life. You know, like, nobody can hate that, and my life shouldn't affect nobody else's life. You know what I mean? I just thought that way, and I'm still trying to not think that way. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, so now I've just kind of shut myself off from everybody. I guess I don't even trust myself in my own choices, so it's very sad. It's very sad. But I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, I've got to figure out what I care about, you know what I mean? Like, what is, you know, who do I really not want to hurt? You know, what things do I need to keep in mind at all times? You know what I mean? Like, things like that. It's kind of difficult, and it's very stressful, because I tend to be the type that's just like, go for it, you know, just let's go for it, whatever we want, let's do it. I'm just like that. I feel like, why is there any restrictions? You know, like, life should just be whatever makes you happy, do it. You know, but it's not quite like that, and I'm understanding that. Anyway, so I met Martine through my sister. Like I said, she introduced him as a friend, and he was an incredible man, like everything a girl could want. And as far as physically, yeah, he needed to lose some weight. I'm not gonna lie, and I need to lose some weight a lot. I was actually pretty small when I got with him, but we started. You know, we just I would make dinner every night. I really wanted to be that woman for him, you know, that woman that he could live his life with, you know. I wanted to be that woman, but that wasn't in God's plan, I guess. So here I am by myself. But anyway, so yeah, Carol just loves to mention that my sister is worried about me getting with her ex-husband, because her and her ex-husband are divorced now, obviously, ex-husband, but, you know, I mean, she made some bad choices herself, and as women, I mean, we tend to do that, we make bad choices. Men make bad choices too, but it seems like they don't have as much emotional baggage with it, which it must be nice. It must be so nice, because you don't have to care too much. But at least that's the way it appears. It appears to me. I need a lighter. I know I'm trying to quit, but I need one right now. And this is like a Black and Mild with a filter. I wonder if this is gonna be, if this is okay for YouTube. I don't even know. But anyway, so she loves to say things like that, and also about Alvin's brothers not really liking me or wanting me around, and I understand that. Me and Alvin have some issues. We broke up, you know, and I'm very thankful for Carol for letting me stay there, because I don't have much family, you know. But and I look at her like family, and she's Trinity's grandma, so I mean, oh my god, oh, my face is starting to look so old, and I got a really bad wrinkle right there. Oh god. Yeah, I don't make the best choices smoking, obviously. Anyway, maybe I'm being brainwashed by the media to look and be a certain way. I don't know. But anyway. But she loves to, like, subtly throw those things into our conversation. And today I was like, I don't like that you keep talking shit to me, or, like, talking shit straight to my face. Like, by even bringing up the fact that my sister thinks that I might get with her ex-husband. That, to me, is her talking shit, because I told her if I was interested in somebody, I would be with them, you know, or I would, you know, I'm not trying to get with, and I guess by my sister being worried about that, and Carol's always worried about somebody wanting Sylvester, and he's some 75-year-old man that can barely walk. Why would and yeah, he gets a check, he gets a monthly check, so I would rather, there's so many ways to make money nowadays, and I would rather be with a man that I'm at least somewhat attracted to, can go out and do things with, you know. It's not all about a few dollars. I don't know, I'm just tired of that way of thinking. I know that life is about money. Like, money is a huge part of life, I know that, but I'm not gonna just sell myself short like that, you know. I mean, I want a decent man, a man that I can, and I'm gonna wait for that. Like, I'm gonna do my independent solo thing until I find that man, you know. I don't know, life is fucking hard, but I'm not just gonna be with some 70-something-year-old man for a check. No. I mean, we can have conversations, but I'm not gonna make a relationship, make that into anything. You know what? I just hate that way of thinking. I'm just so done. I don't even want to be around. I don't even want to be around her anymore. Well, with her, the way she thinks like that, it's just, I feel like there's a lot more in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can make videos, we can be interested in things. I really am very interested in opening up a business, maybe even starting a nonprofit, things like that. Like, there's so many things in this world. Even learning new languages, new cultures. going back to school, just, there's gotta be more to it. It's not like every woman is a prostitute. I don't think so. But the way she thinks like every female is a prostitute, I don't like that. It's not true. I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, I'm not. I want one man. Just one. And I'm not just gonna sleep with every man until I find that one man. You know? I don't know. I really don't know. But she confuses the shit out of my mind. You know what I mean? Like, I was raised a different way. You know, like, I wasn't raised to second guess everybody's intentions all the time. Like, to always, like, assume the worst until I see that it's okay, you know? But she's fucking with my head like that to think that everything is, you know, like, there's ulterior motives with everyone. Like, everybody is sketchy until they prove that they're not, you know? And to me, that just makes me want to just stay away from everybody, just because obviously people are trying to hurt you. They're trying to fuck your life up. That's just what her teachings or her point of view gives me. It gives me that, you know, I don't want to have my mind thinking like that, because it's extremely negative, and yeah, it gives bad vibes to everybody I come across, because I'm immediately thinking, what, are you trying to somehow get to me, or trying to, you know, you're trying to act like you're cool, but you're not, you know what I mean? I don't want to give that vibe off, you know, but I can't help it. Like, her words are stuck in my head, and, you know, and it's, yeah, like, people coming through Sylvester's window, and these are things from years ago, but she will not drop it. Like, it's every day, and it's damaging for my mental health. It really is. I can't stand being around there. I'm really trying to get my own place, so I'm trying really hard to get my own place. But I'm gonna stop this for a second, just because my phone is close to dead, so I'm stop it for a second. Okay, well, I started it back up. I just want to make sure that it can save. Anyway, okay, so she says these things subtly to me, and yeah, I went off. I was like, hey, I'm not okay with you to keep talking shit to my face. Like, this is not okay. And if I wanted someone, I would have them already. Like, I don't want your man, and I don't want Sandy's ex-husband. Yeah, but I'm down to 5%, so I'm gonna have to get that charger, so. Oh, well, wait. I think I might have a charger in here.